Uh, yeah. Okay. I have us all set up.
Sweet.
Where? What?
Said sweet.
Oh, sorry. I thought I cut you
How
off.
dare you interrupt a
I thought
woman?
you said wait.
Yeah.
Women's
Oh
month.
no! Don't.
Women's Appreciation Month.
How dare.
Remember when you forced Katie to make a savings throw, and it was during gay pride, and she was like, "That feels homophobic." That's gonna be our all month. That feels misogynistic.
That feels homophobic, yeah. Yeah, I couldn't hold that laugh in.
I feel like Dane's gonna catch a lot of flack this month.
Shit.
Oh no. All right, here we go.
Okay. Cool. We should read the recap. Do we have a special recap to read?
There are point form notes, but they're all taken from Gabe's stuff.
Gabriel, did you make a recap? Gabriel
Yes,
tries
he
to
did.
rhyme his recaps, and I kind of want to check this out. Not the long recap, I mean the short recap. JTC never sang a ditty. That's true. He weaseled out of that.
Doesn't feel like singing.
I mean, I can.
Do it.
The only thing is, I don't.
Danny,
I
why
don't
you gotta
know if
fucking
this
pressure
is-
people? This is why
I don't
you have
know
no
if this
friends.
is actually going to like
Said by one of your
sound
friends, but-
because I was with Retsu and it didn't sound. So I don't know. We'll see. And we have the same mic.
Like I'm getting closer to the my speaker, like that's gonna make me hear better.
nel fior che m'hai dato, forse un filtro, un arcano poter, nel toccarlo il mio cuore tremato, ma l'olezzo turbato il pensier. I don't, did that sound?
That sounded wonderful.
Yay. Okay, good.
That was
It didn't cut out.
awesome. Ellie's taking
Love
a
it.
little
Sorry,
break.
I was reading something.
Ellie is taking a break to spend time with her family. So I got sad seeing the empty spot every week, so I decided to just move things around. I still have that overlay for if she decides to come back. Okay, where am I getting recap from?
Gabriel linked it. In the...
Oh, perfect. What? A link. I can't. There's nothing I can do with that. Just tell me what channel it's in.
Probably the recap channel that you made for him.
But there's so much in here that's not a short recap. These are the 10-minute long journeys.
Let's see if we can find it.
Yeah, I'm scrolling through. Yeah, these are really great, fun, like you get a cozy drink and a snack to...
In the general chat for Beyond the Abyss.
Okay.
Probably.
No. It's not
I'm
there.
like, where was this? This was not last week. It was the week before.
Oh, it's in Homebrew?
Who fucking writes their recaps in Homebrew, bro?
Damn.
Damn, called out.
No, it's not in Homebrew.
I think Gabriel just linked it in the chat again as the...
Don't link it in that chat. If I click that link, it just brings up a browser.
It's not linked, like it's the words.
Where?
In stream chat.
In stream chat, I see discord.com/channel/425.
The one right after it.
Oh.
It says in Floral Combats room.
Oh, I'm not going to read. This takes 10 minutes of reading, Gabriel. I need a 3-sentence recap. Last time on Beyond the Abyss, the players broke into the Astral Arcane Repository through the garden. They dispatched a giant demonic plant and then made their way inside. As they went in, they noticed it was looted completely, except for 2 very inconspicuous cases that had a very inconspicuous Dawnbringer and Shinebreaker. Except that they weren't. Psych. Mimic battle. Boom. That's what happened last week.
Exactly.
Okay. But, oh, I forgot. And then we left on a cliffhanger. You went into the director's office to check things out. And inside was
There's a bitch ass gnome.
a fucking bitch ass gnome.
I'm sorry. We're gonna have a lot of that tonight. I'm sorry.
Okay, if that's the case, then
You're gonna go get alcohol?
No, I don't have alcohol, but I do need to pee. So let's get ready to go. And also, why the fuck is Gaius here? Gaius, you are not in this scene.
He wants to be.
Well, he can't be. Okay, he's supposed to be mysterious, and how is he gonna be mysterious if he's always hanging around?
That feels racist.
What?
Causing problems today. I'm sorry. I've been awake for like 2 hours. Okay.
What is 2 hours?
I didn't go to bed till like 7 a.m. Okay,
I've
leave me
only
alone.
been awake since this morning. Okay, stop
I've
judging
only been
me.
awake since today.
Ugh, it takes me so much longer to wake up. An autopilot right now.
Gabriel wants one of us to read the things that he sent. Which
Gabriel,
we can.
fuck off. With all the love that I have, though, but also inside Salus's voice, that's easy. Totally. No, I can't do that one. Someone
Just
else.
be aggressively
Someone
French.
Yeah,
Awesome.
I should be able to do that because Quebecois, but it's not something I can do.
It's okay.
We call
Okay.
Daniel.
Fine, Gabriel, I'm gonna read this since you put in the
Thank
effort. Are you telling me to read this in Salus'
Two
voice?
paragraphs?
Just read it. It doesn't matter if it's Salus' voice or not,
okay.
right?
In Floral Combat's realm, our heroes dance. Okay, see, this is so much better than. God damn you. Our heroes dance, entwined with plants in toxic trance. With Hale's immunity, the party fights against the flora's deadly bites. Julius spies the door that's blocked. Dane strikes the plant with a magic shock. A tendril grabs, but fate's decree saves Dane from a grim destiny. Rin calls on Oscar, a tentacle friend, but falls poisoned in the end. Tiscar links his life to Dane, their bond grows stronger through the pain. Salus' voice, a siren's call, entices Dane with fire's thrall. Further chamber secrets bloom, a celestial orrery, time's heirloom. Resourceful Rin finds a hidden key unlocking paths for the destiny. Dane, struggling with secrets deep, falls prey to mimics. Time to reap, to escape. A dog, demonic Dane, transforms Eris Fear. Shit, I lost the rhyme rhythm. Okay, Dane transforms Eris fears, but Salus' passion warms. Oh, Dane transforms. Eris fears, but Salus' passion warms. A tender kiss from Hale, a loving touch. Quiets Dane's doubts, his pain too much. Eris with care, stitches and heals. A family unite.
Is that just how it ends?
I think he was just proving that it wasn't too long and that I was just being a little bit of a brat just now.
I mean, fair.
I regret my comments, and that was definitely. I thought that he was having me read the full recap, not the cool rhyming recap. Okay, a family united, their bonds reveal. Together they face what's yet unknown, love and adventure their hearts have grown. Okay, I guess now we get rhyming recaps, because we deserve that. We totally deserve that.
Have you not read any of them?
I read all the recaps. Where are the rhyming recaps?
The poems are in Homebrew, right?
What?
There's a bunch of them. Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, I got reading to do after this session.
Bro, he tags you in them.
Did I get confused? Okay, I'm making a new channel. God damn it, I'm the worst. I'm the worst.
No, it's called ADHD. You're fine.
That's not an excuse. Literally everybody in this whole group has neurospicy. Okay, I'm gonna make a new channel. It's
At
gonna be
least-
called...
everyone.
You don't read them and then immediately forget them, which is what I do.
Poem recaps. Except for Retsu, who is the only one with their head on straight.
I do too.
I've known you for like 5 sessions, and I'm like, yeah, right, okay.
Well, I'm not. I don't. I know.
Wait, I thought I was the
I
token
know
straight.
things. I'm sorry. I'm gonna cause problems tonight, guys. Oh, I'm trying. I gotta rein it in.
It's okay. It's okay. Let me grab my notes.
Gotta start a problem.
Let me grab my notes. Notes.
I am the problem.
Okay. Oh my gosh. Notes. All right, you open the door. And there is a gnome man sitting at the desk wearing a brown suit coat and like a little suit vest. He looks kind of like a professor. He's elder. He has like white hair around his head and little glasses. And there's like a book in front of him. And he's got his hands down. He's looking at it. And he looks up at you. Please don't bother me. I'm very busy.
I'm gonna kill him.
Me too.
Can't kill everything that gets in our way or stands vaguely in the front of us.
Why not?
I mean, you could.
I feel like this is very much a killable moment.
Are those your mimics?
Do you have an appointment?
Yeah, I'm gonna kill him.
This place has been closed for how many years has this place been closed for?
Like 150?
Do you have an appointment?
All right.
Yep.
All
Yes.
right. Thanks, Sally. Where's my appointment book? And then he stands up and just starts like touching all of the pen cups like he's looking for something but doesn't know what he's looking for.
Is there a book I can grab somewhere and just slide it in front of him?
Yeah, there's lots of books in here.
I walk over to him and I like go to touch his face.
He recoils like.
But do I actually make physical contact?
Dean, don't touch the professor. It's rude.
Make it sleight of hand.
Okay.
I think we're checking if this man is blind or not.
I'm not.
He swipes out of the way and goes, don't. Book, thank you, appointment. And he takes one of the pens and he opens the book. The book is like an encyclopedia. And he just starts drawing over one of the random pages. Just nonsense.
Yeah, that's Dane. That's your appointment right there.
Oh, yes. I am Dane.
Yeah, you fucking are, though.
I am. And I am here for the appointment.
Okay.
Thank
Well done.
you for coming to your appointment. Sally,
He's still trying to like poke at the guy.
He's avoiding
He's just dodging.
touches.
Book! Motherfucker!
What? Where do I go for my appointment?
Welcome to the Astral Arcane Repository. I am Barnaby Cogwhistle, director.
I thought you were gonna complete the sentence.
I was, but she laughed at me.
No, that was me. I'm sorry.
She does that. Listen, I'm looking for the stone.
Looking for a what? Eris does not know this.
I give him like direct eye contact as I say that, like the stone.
It's funny because though his eyes are looking at you, they're like almost like they're staring at a different part of your face.
Don't stare at my horns.
I'm sorry. The Astral Arcane Repository is closed on Saturdays.
Then why do I have an appointment?
It's Monday.
Do you have
Sir.
an appointment? Have you set an appointment with Sally?
I point at the book. This is my appointment.
Oh, and then he takes the pen and he clicks, and then he opens up to another page and then scribbles again.
Right.
I don't think this is a real thing.
That's what the problem with mortal beings is.
Hi, I'm Barnaby Cogwhistle. I am the director of the Astral Arcane Repository. I'm sorry, we're closed on Saturday.
I completely start to ignore him and just start searching through the desk.
Is there any type of like arcane enchantment around this?
Ooh.
Are you casting some sort of spell to determine that?
Negative, because I'm a paladin, but maybe there's like markings of some sort somewhere that I could see.
You take a quick glance around the room. It looks like a very nice office. It's got lots of bookshelves, it's got filing cabinets, including one that says like confiscated items. There's also in the corner a very strange looking device that upon first glance, it just looks like a box with discs and arms and contraptions and buttons and levers, and it's intensely complicated.
Hey, Rin.
Bill's going to...
I just point to the box.
Rin's gonna walk over to it and examine it.
Yeah, this thing, it's got like a slot that is the shape of like a card. And then there is a whole bunch of little crystal cards, for lack of a better word, that would fit in such a slot, and an arm that perhaps moves them. It's very complex. But it seems like some kind of archiving device. As you all stare, you notice Barnaby is sat back down in his chair with his hands on either side. I'm sorry. Astral Arcane Repository is closed on Saturdays. Please come back when you have an appointment.
Okay, Tizkar just kind of silently walks up to the gnome, and he just kind of opens his palm, and there's a little pill in it, and he just silently holds it out to the gnome.
Drugs. They fix everything.
The gnome does not acknowledge that you do this.
And I just put it in his mouth and just...
I would like to force feed this old man some drugs.
You go, you kind of like...
That's the pill that I bought that staves off the effects of mind fog, by the way.
I figured. It goes in his mouth and he goes,
Smart.
hello, and it's just there on his tongue. I am Barnaby Cogwhistle.
He just takes his fingers and goes boom and closes his mouth.
As
Swallow.
you do that, it kind of jerks, but his lips peel off in your hands. They come completely off, and a string and his eyes bulge. And are you going to continue to hold on to his lips?
No, he just goes. He just drops them.
Picks them up and like reattaches them and goes.
Concerning.
Now his lips are on the wrong way and they talk sideways. Hello, I am Bonnerby Cogwhistle.
Can we stop messing with the robot thing contraption and start searching for clues? And Dane's just like looking through the office for any sort of like indication of where the vault might be.
Is this a robot?
Is it a robot?
Person?
I don't know.
I feel like I should have advantage on figuring this out.
Is there like blood and
Detect
sinew?
magic. Yeah. Is there? I assumed it was like an automaton.
Go ahead and make an Arcana check.
Are you sure?
No.
Nat 1. I have no idea.
Okay, hold on.
Oh no. 7.
Also, Rin's studying this archive device. Is there any sort of things I can glean from analyzing it?
I will tell you in a moment.
25. Wait,
25.
God, it's nice to have intelligence.
Well, it's not a no.
I feel that as a former paladin player.
You're struggling so hard, sir.
It's not an automaton. It's not a gnome.
It's a magical enchantment on something.
No. It's not that either. Dane, as you are rifling through, you
It's
find
another mimic, god damn it.
You find a wardrobe, and as you open it up, there is a huddling mass
Oh, it is.
of
God fucking damn
clear-
it, mother
Sorry, I shouldn't have said anything.
fucker! God damn it!
As you open it, whoever is observing the gnome watches it melts away like a candle and slurp back into this writhing mass, and it's going to attack you all.
All right.
So we're gonna roll
Can I-
for combat.
Oh fuck, that's not
Me
that's
out of
a
character, guess what
gooblet.
it is. Yeah.
You son of a bitch.
Out of character, we guessed it, but do any of our characters in character know what this is?
You
No.
know,
I don't know
it's
what this is.
slime.
Yeah, well, probably does. Let's be real.
I know it's not what I thought it was. In character.
Okay, boop. Let's see.
Son of a bitch.
Let me get you on combat real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, who am I missing? Dane.
Missing Dane.
Dane,
Mhm.
where are you?
Dane's having a nervous
Dane
breakdown.
was
He's
in
done
the
fighting today.
hallway, I think.
Oh,
I was.
Yeah, he was
in
over
the
here.
hallway.
I don't see you in there.
I.
Is he still in the hallway, slightly stunned from
Oh,
kissing?
Hey, look,
No,
I'm
no,
over
he's
here.
not.
Oh wait, shit.
I
yeah.
have you on
Yeah,
twice.
there he is.
What the fuck? Okay.
I put myself on there again to see.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
Okay.
There's two of you. It's copied you, too.
Ah!
That means you died to it already.
Tell which Dane is who. Kill them both.
He's turned into me.
My condolences.
Rin, as you're starting to look over this, you're like, this is an archive device. It seems to be tracking all major deposits left in the vaults. Oh, and they even seem to have a log of every time a vault has been accessed. But before you can continue, you hear Dane's upsetness over the fact that there's a fucking
Be like, hey y'all, check
There's a
it.
creature here.
Ah, damn it. Go. Be back in battle again.
yeah, afraid so. Okay. Let's see. Let's see what I can do to you. Oh, I could do something mean. Cool. Okay. Dane.
Dane's first reaction is to stab it.
It's not your
immediately.
turn. I'm
Oh.
about to tell you. Why won't this let me cast
You
it?
said Dane like it was my turn.
I was about to say, yeah, no, Dane, I need you
It does something to you.
Why is it is posting in the fucking chat?
What I do?
Yeah.
I have to do something really fast. What the actual?
What?
You know,
the
it
ass?
is a strange feeling not having Cora and having like the enemies actually go first.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's weird.
I
Yeah.
have to just restart this
It's fine.
real quick.
It's so weird.
It's fine. We're not gonna die.
Smile. That's okay.
We're great.
All of our backline people are in the front.
Smile.
No, we're fine. We're great.
All right.
We're doing great,
Move
guys.
back. Don't get hit. I don't know what you want from us.
Just
Okay.
don't get hit.
Don't get hit.
Wait a second. Why is it doing that? Why?
Eat memories.
Yeah.
Eat memory.
Ugh.
Oh shit! Yeah, that's right.
I need a saving
Yeah.
throw from you, Dane.
What type of saving throw?
It's right
what's-
there in the
Click it.
chat.
Maybe...
I do that. I am wise.
Fuck yeah. Let's see if you take half damage. You take no damage on a save.
Damn right.
That's really interesting.
There's an eye roll that you don't see from
Mhm.
Eris.
All right.
Dane puffs out his chest as his armor absorbs whatever the fuck this is.
Wait, let me see.
I just imagine it's like glooped over you, on your head, like trying to eat your head. So
Someone
sort of
else
memories.
wants to kiss you.
It also tried to whack you twice, but it failed. Wow. Oblax, you useless monster. Okay, that's the end of its turn. Now it's Dane's turn.
Dane like gets tickled by this thing and just goes, I think it might be friendly. And then he stabs it.
Go for
It's
it.
good to
Is
know
that how
what
you
to do with
treat
your
friendly
friends, Dane.
people?
I didn't say I was friendly.
Good to know.
This is an accurate statement.
19.
That hits.
I'm going to smite it.
Okay.
That's my normal attack. And let's see if smite works now. Because I know it was being weird. It doesn't.
Why doesn't it work? I thought I fixed it for you.
Maybe it's the wrong smite. Hold on. Yes.
It does work.
That did something. Okay. It's a different divine smite, that's why. Okay.
Oh yeah,
That's good.
one's a feature and one's a spell.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So it's gonna take that damage, but also give me your weapon damage if you haven't already.
12
Eat it.
Oh, yeah.
slashing and 9 divine.
Excellent. Okay.
So you just see him glow from the inside out, and then a little like of like the poof of the suit of like the goop.
The white goop goes. It looks a little sus. Whose turn is it next? Hale. You see a ooze climbing out of a closet and trying to whack Dane.
Hale's just gonna cross his arms and look at it for a second, but ready an attack if it goes after anyone other than Dane.
I feel like this is counterproductive.
Damn. There, but damn.
Julius is standing at the door, just watching all this go down, like, And Tiskar, you see standing right next to Julia is Fia going. They're both just sitting there. Okay, Eris.
Look, before I do anything, I look at Hale. Really? Yeah,
He
okay.
said it was friendly.
Yeah, totally friendly. Okay. I just walk up and stab it.
Okay.
Let's see. Let me even see what I rolled there. Attack.
That's a hit.
Okay, cool. Damage and I'm smiting as well.
Okay.
2d8, right?
I think so.
'Cause
Yep.
it's not
For
it's not
first level.
fiendish. It's a words are hard. 26.
What?
Jesus.
We rolled a 10.
Yeah, a 10 and a oh. No, the 10 was on your longsword. And then the other two. Or-
Yeah, holy shit.
Max.
Paladin.
Longsword damage.
Paladin.
Okay.
21 and
Is
26.
that your turn?
That's all I can do, yeah.
Okay.
And I'm not moving anywhere. I'm just gonna pick up my shield with a sigh.
Jeez.
Game is paused.
Everyone is upset that we're having this fight.
Tiskar steps behind Hale to put Hale in between him and the creature as he just mutters, "This place is deeply disturbing."
Really, guys?
You can hide behind the
Okay.
skeleton. I don't exactly present a big target. I'm more than a foot shorter than you.
You're like 8 feet tall.
But do you understand what you are doing? I can't target the creature.
You can't?
Yeah, it won't let me for some reason.
Everyone else can do it.
Should be able to.
Yeah, that's weird, but 21.
Okay, that hits.
2 damage.
It can't heal.
Yeah, yeah. He just kind of like the hand just kind of like gently walks forward and wipes some of the suspicious white goo off of it onto the floor. Just kind of like,
Gently caress it.
Discard.
Being so gentle with the supposedly friendly thing.
Is it friendly? I do not know.
More friendly than Dane.
Rin.
That I cannot argue with.
Dane, I thought you would learn to not open stuff from the last room. You opened another one. Now I'm gonna have to kill it. And he's gonna lower his hand, and you'll see like this energy start generating from his gauntlet into his hand, and a blue streak of light emits from his hand, and he casts Eldritch Blast.
Fuck yeah.
He casts a gun in a small enclosed room.
Has a gun with
Cast
his finger.
ricocheting bullet.
Casts finger guns. Sorry.
Yeah, finger guns. Not
Wait, Ren, do you finger guns or do you fan the hammer?
Fan the hammer.
Awesome.
Fan
Does
that
13
hammer.
hit?
I don't. Maybe. It does not. You missed. Do you call Oscar to help you?
I do call Oscar to help me. Oscar, slap that thing silly. It got that weird gnome face, and I don't like looking at it. Oscar's gonna just appear right here.
All the gnomes in the world go, excuse you. Okay. Sorry, I'm also doing a quick thing that I meant to do earlier at the same time.
Was it proficiency plus something?
It should be just your attack roll. Your
your charisma.
So do a use your Eldritch Blast as the attack roll and then use the tentacle as the damage. That's an easier way to do it.
Oscar, you disappoint me.
It's like grossed out by this ooze. Okay, it's the ooze's turn. The ooze is pissed and is gonna try again. It's gonna try to pseudopod our friend Dane.
Poor Dane.
Yeah. Here it goes.
Oh,
that got me.
that got you. Okay, let me see. Let me just make sure I know what damage this is doing. Oh. Okay. That's gonna be 12 bludgeoning and 8 psychic.
Okay.
Yeah, just a little. Do you,
Dane,
have,
well,
do you have a reaction?
yeah, my reaction is to pass out.
Oh.
Right, we haven't. killed him.
Dane's
Again.
just like, Dane's looking at the pseudopod like, yeah, it's harmless. It's not doing anything. And then just gets smacked upside the head with it and drops like a sack of potatoes onto the ground, unconscious.
Well. Why is that doing that? Okay. Okay. Well, it's going to then aim at second pseudopod at Eris, which it misses, but then it's going to try to eat Eris's memories.
Jess's headset has died, is what she said.
Okay.
So she can't hear you.
Okay, well, wait. I'll just go ahead and do the rolls.
I don't think Eris healed Dane that much,
I don't
right?
think so either.
But also, that was quite a bit of
No.
damage, so.
Yeah, the I had 15 HP and then it just like wipes me out immediately.
Yeah.
I just realized eat memories doesn't
Hmm.
affect constructs.
Oh?
Oh, okay. It's the end of its turn.
I tried.
Hey, Dane, make a death save.
Ooh. It
Oh,
do be
yeah.
my turn.
First of
right?
the campaign.
First of the campaign, and I forgot how to do it already.
It should be on your character sheet. See the little skull underneath your hit die?
Hang on, wait, what happened?
I am dying.
What the fuck? My headset died for like 5 seconds and you're dying.
And I died with it. Oh, it's,
Shit.
hold on. I am at 0 HP.
Okay, man.
Yo. And then now I can do death saves.
Jesus Christ. What happened?
I failed.
Not hit.
You failed. Jesus.
Please
I got
don't
smacked
die.
by the pseudopod and it hurt. Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
well,
It's not
so
Dane's
no.
fault that he
Very
is.
quickly.
Could anybody
Actually,
read Sneezy's
um,
lips when she yelled for Daniel? Yep.
Technically, when the thing tried to eat memories on Eris, that would have triggered Hale's attack.
Somebody tried to eat my memories?
yeah.
Try to.
Yeah. Go ahead and why is this? I'm struggling. Yeah. Go ahead and roll your attack.
Thank you. I love you. Don't lick me.
25
Who,
to hit.
me?
25
Hale.
hits.
Cool. You're back.
9
Oh, now you
slashing.
fucking do something, huh?
It
now.
triggered.
You let Dane go down first.
I said it. If it attacked anyone else and it tried to attack you. So I didn't
True.
get a choice.
Very true.
That's fair.
Okay. Yeah, 9 damage.
Yep.
Ouch.
Sorry.
That's good. No. Good job. Okay. But it's now your real turn, cause it's your turn.
Yeah, it's my turn.
Yep.
T-Scar, can you move Dane out of the way?
What just happened?
Gabriel _Knight
You're
52
another
played
person
this
for like
card
half a second.
for Dane.
Oh, wait. I was so distracted by what happened. I didn't see what it was. Gabriel, can you post the description of the card for me? Oh, add 2d10 damage to the dice pool. Oh, cool. Okay. We got damage. We got 2. Okay, so any of you can use any amount of those dice when you make an attack.
What is happening right now?
Lots of stuff is happening.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, wait, can you repeat what Hale said?
Can you move Dane out of the way, or do I have to?
I'll do it.
Right then. Hale is going to cast Shadow Blade. Then take a swing at it. Step closer and take a swing at it. Does a 10 hit? No.
No. Does anyone do you have a golden buzzer?
I don't. I think last time was someone else.
Hey, did you use my golden buzzer?
I think it was Dane. Didn't Dane get it?
Yeah, Dane got it last time.
Okay.
Or Bluff got it, yeah.
Hey, Dane, remember that you have that.
Oh, I remember.
Yeah,
If
for-
I
Oh,
have
do
to
you?
use it, I will. I have a golden buzzer.
All right.
Yeah.
Do you?
That's my turn.
Okay. Next we have Eris, it's your turn.
How do I do the healing stuff in Foundry?
You cast it, and then Dane has to apply it.
No, I have healing hands, right? But also I don't know where they are in sheet.
Is it spells or
No.
feature?
The lay on hands feature.
Yeah, I'm gonna touch him with my foot.
Just tell me how many points you're gonna spend, and
I don't know how. I want to see how many I have.
I thought she spent all of them last.
I spent
time.
10 of them.
Okay.
Oh,
I
that's
don't
right.
know. Where do I look?
It's
I'm
in the like bullet point tab, the features tab.
Under features,
Under your
yeah.
paladin features,
Yep.
it's the third one down. You see lay on hands, and then uses 10 out of 20.
I don't even know what you're looking at. What, guys? I'm not
On your
smart
character
enough
sheet?
for this
So
system.
click on your token, and
My
then there
token?
should be tabs on your right side. Third one
Yes.
down should be your
No,
features.
maybe. What tabs?
I will take
On the right
this
side of
Oh,
the
there.
character
Oh,
sheet.
there we are.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Thank
Yeah.
you. Yes. I'll give him 5.
Okay.
I just
Just
you
wanna
get
pick 'em
a
up.
kick. You get a kick with, and you get 5 healing, so that you're not death saves anymore.
You see Dane just go.
Everything about you is important.
Yeah,
Uh,
that's what he does.
and then can I move him back? Like just shove him, actually pick him up, shove him over the desk, and just step in front of his place.
You can't, because you used your action to do lay on hands.
Some shove.
He
Okay,
resists
fair.
you
He's on-
anyway.
That's fair. That's fair. That's
He's
fair.
on the
that's fair.
ground, lying on his back.
I don't care.
Dane blocks your physical advances on him anyway.
You are a sad excuse for some sort of living creature, and I just want you to know that.
Same could be said about you.
Yeah, I'm not alive.
That's yes.
I said living.
You said excuse for living.
Okay.
You know what?
As they argue,
I'd like to murder him.
Yeah, as the married
Take
couple,
5 hit points back.
she just punches him in the face. I'm taking those back.
He just goes out again.
Remind me, Scarlet, didn't we have hit die also for healing? Was that a separate pool?
Yes.
Or
There's
was that a separate pool, or was that
Yes.
the same exact pool?
separate pool. You can see on my overlay above Julius, we have I wish there was a way to display it in the game, but there is the first one that looks like a D20 is
Oh, yeah, and
advantage.
there's
the
the-
sword, the hand is skill, and the healing one is healing, and then the skull is for me.
Okay, and then what was it? D10 for healing.
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna awkwardly walk on the desk behind Dane. This looks very awkward as Tizkar's like hunched over, standing on the desk. I'm gonna lower my staff and I'm gonna cure wounds on Dane, and I'm gonna burn some of that healing dice from the dice pool.
You guys are using the dice pool.
Is it capped at 1?
Hmm?
Is it
As
capped
many.
at 1?
No, you guys use as many
Okay.
as you want. Just you
I'm
see
gonna
our
use-
little dice pools.
Okay, so I'm just gonna add.
You
all
don't
of
worry
the
about it.
healing.
Don't worry about it, babes. You're good. Do you
I'm
want
gonna
all
add
of
2.
You're gonna do 2?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, look at that glow. The chat totally missed it. 'cause-
That did not roll what it was supposed to, so I'll roll it manually.
Yeah,
so
the end roll. Well, yeah, just so
Dane heals total 13 plus 9.
Damn. Plus 21. Let's go.
nice.
22.
Yeah, he just kind of like lowers the staff in the moon. The moon on his staff just glows on his face. It feels nice, unlike Dane's lay on hands.
Mm.
And then he just kind of like looks down at Dane and he says, "Good luck." And then he goes back to where he was.
Thanks, Poof. We just
Dane
got
just
more
like,
healing.
gives you a thumbs up.
That's my turn.
Break it off.
That's the last of my innate.
I fucked up. Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Sorry, guys.
Today
Fix
is
it.
the day where everybody gets one fuck up. Let's go.
Hell yeah.
Oh, I
You only get one then?
yeah.
You only get
what?
one.
One for free. The rest you have to pay.
Yeah.
That's funny you should say that because I just played Oops All Tieflings and last week and I kept fucking up. They're like, it's okay, Scarlett, you get one fuck up, and then I fucked up again. They're like, you get 2 fuck ups.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
then
yeah.
It just kept going and going and going. Cool.
We fail forward here, okay?
Rin, it's your turn.
Failure's such a strong word.
Yeah.
Rin's gonna be like, well, shoot. I missed. I guess I'll go on up here and hit with my Thunder Gauntlet. And you're gonna punch the goo.
Punch the goo. Look, Gabriel, there was gonna be 2 people. That should be a hit. That should be a hit. Wait, what did you get?
19
Yeah.
hit, 6 damage, and now anything attacks other than me will get disadvantage.
Okay, wonderful.
Oscar now for the follow up. And he's gonna have Oscar strike him true.
Oscar, you better strike true down.
Oscar. Now
Oh, damn me, Oscar!
Oscar was
Now what?
cringing so hard that he got distracted and he missed. And he's like, that's not what we practiced.
Oscar, we're gonna have a talk after this.
You
You
bet
gotta
we
get your
are.
skills better.
You can't change the line in the moment. I thought you were going to say, hi ho, Oscar, not Oscar strike true. And now he's
When
gonna
did
start.
Oscar? When did Oscar
Is
start?
he talking? Is Oscar
back?
talking out loud? Yeah.
No, I think this is just between him and Rin.
So Rin's just talking to himself. Great.
Yes.
Okay, Rin, you have grabbed its attention. It's going to hit you with 2 pseudopods. The first one looks like a miss. Why am I rolling? I'm rolling so
No,
Mike
keep
and
rolling low.
1015 played this
Keep
card.
rolling
It's
low.
great. It's great. It's fine.
That
It's
was
great.
like this.
It's
We're
fine.
proud of you.
Oh, right.
I bless you
We'll-
with
we'll
all
take
my
that.
low rolls.
It should be at advantage. It should be normal, right?
It should be a normal one, sorry.
That's normal.
Okay. Wow.
Perfect. Great. Fantastic. Keep it
We'll
going.
take them. Yeah, we'll take that.
Okay.
Keep it going.
Make a wisdom save for me, please.
Mm, you're wisdomy, right? Perfect. We love it.
Mhm.
Oh,
What the fuck?
It'll be fine.
Guys,
Ruh-roh.
Eat Memories is devastating.
Mhm.
Guess it's over for it though. Dane, you're up. I added it. Thank you so
Dane-
much, Gabriel.
Like, over the last 6 seconds, Dane has been knocked unconscious and then brought basically back to full health again. And so, you just see him, boom, get hit, drop, fall to the ground immediately. And then as the pseudopod like goes over to Rin and starts to fight with him, you just see Dane slowly get up like a vampire coming out of a coffin, and like his back is turned to the pseudopod, and he just goes, yeah, yeah. He just he stands up straight and he just goes, now it's serious, and he takes his sword and swings it again.
I'm Batman.
Yeah,
Oh God.
he does the same
My
thing that he
parents
would
are
always
dead.
do.
Oh.
He will
Funny.
smite again.
My gosh.
Because that would do.
Our poor spell.
Dang it! I keep picking the wrong one every time.
You should just put the correct one on your.
I should, but
keys.
where's the fun in that?
You should just stop sucking.
Normal damage from that, and then damage from that.
Okay, let's see.
So that's 16 damage to him.
Oh my gosh. Those final strikes cut through it and it just explodes. White stuff goes everywhere.
Great.
What exactly was that?
Dane doesn't flinch at all because cool guys don't flinch at explosions.
No, but they do have
And-
massive breakdowns.
Yeah, they just have massive nervous breakdowns. Sometimes baddies can also have the saddies, okay?
Okay.
That goes hard, okay? That goes hard.
Let's get
And then-
dangerous.
Yeah. And then Dane says that line. He says, let's get dangerous.
Dane, I will slap you if you say that again.
I'll hold him. You punch.
I think it would hurt more if you punched.
Okay.
Well, before I was so rudely interrupted by the creature, I was trying to talk about the archiving device. It seems that anything that is deposited or taken out of this vault is recorded on that device.
Oh, Julius, forgot his name for a second,
Here again.
is going to rush
Oh,
over next to you, Rin, excitedly. Wait, I think I read about one of these in a book. And look, it automatically archives the... And then he points, and it looks like the last used crystal is already, docked and ready to be pulled up. So we can see the last time someone's been here, and maybe... Yeah?
I
So
assume your assumption is correct.
So we can tell if the stone was put in there.
Well, it looks
It
like...
might not be the last thing.
Well, it looks like this index is quite complex. There's lots of artifacts in here, but if we're going to figure out which one has the stone, if it was recently looked at or deposited, we could, and then he touches it, and in the device there's a glass screen and an illusion appears, like a interface. And being displayed, slowly rotating, is a stone. looks very similar to the Morning Stone that Dane has, except it is a deep violet color.
That's the one.
I believe they call that the Perpicilius.
How do you know that's the one?
What's happening
Just-
right now?
I feel it.
Yeah,
Dane, those are just
your
the wounds that you're
pocket is
feeling.
glowing, or your pocket feels warm with like excitement.
That's
You-
the glow.
Penis
I'm
is glowing.
Yeah?
Sorry, what? Yeah.
Pockets what?
My pocket's bulging with excitement, guys. You heard her.
That's just the white stuff, Dane.
underneath
Wipe it
Yeah,
off.
it's stained with white stuff and bulging with excitement.
underneath the
Damn it.
image, you see a lot of data. And Rin, I think you're the quickest to like pick up what you're seeing, but all of you, maybe Hale also. But what you read is that whatever this device is, or whatever this stone is, it is being labeled as Abyssal Prism. Status: artifact detected. Log: October 3rd, 1485, 8 p.m. Deposited. Identity unknown. April 12th, 1580, 4 a.m. Vault accessed. Identity unknown. June 1st, 1586, 1 p.m. Vault accessed. Identity unknown. Hale, you know that 1484 was when shit went down.
And that was the first date or the second date?
That was a year after the first date. And then, Rin, you notice that there are knobs and buttons. You can access the log of each of these files.
Rin would like to look at each log. And while he's looking at it, he's going to be like, well, it don't say Gloaming Stone per se, but it say it's an Abyssal Shard.
Prism.
Yes. Prism? Yeah. What'd I say? Shard?
People often name things multiple names.
As you access the first date, the screen projects a figure coming right up like a face. Think of it as like a ring camera on your door. It is a face of a striking woman. As she approaches, you notice that she's holding the stone in her hand. She walks past the camera, and about a few minutes later, she leaves, turns around, waves her hand, and deeply mutters, "Atuon morto," before leaving. Hold on. I have a picture.
Anyone know what the spell words of that incantation mean?
Yeah, does anyone recognize that language?
Does
Something
anyone
dead.
know Abyssal?
Yes. I do.
Dane also, I think, does. Because remember, no, he knows Infernal.
No, you
No.
know Fiend.
You know Infernal.
I
Yeah,
know
Hale also
Infernal.
knows
That's
Abyssal.
right. That's right. He thinks he knows Abyssal.
Oh yeah, I forgot. You tried to speak with the Banes.
Yeah.
What does it say? Or what does that mean?
It means imprisoned death, but it is said in a way, in the conjugation, like the grammatical structure, is in the form of a command word, like a password. So it wouldn't be
Like a
like
hail?
Abyssal used in like back and forth language, right?
So, password?
Probably.
I don't think that it's a great place that we're going into. I just want to put that out there if we're imprisoning death.
The next file.
You guys are very squishy.
I'm not.
Another figure approaches, hooded, and very old halfling with their face covered by a mask.
What kind of mask?
They approach.
That kind of mask.
That kind of mask.
I'm taking notes, sorry.
A cloth mask.
Gotcha.
They approach and they pull out a very intricate toolbox. This is, according to your calculations, this entry is from 3 years ago. This person approaches, pulls out an intricate toolbox and pulls out all kinds of crazy looking tools. And you see he's like up in the camera like this. Come on, Devin. Nothing's ever kept you out before.
Come on, Devin.
Wait, Devin?
Not
What?
okay.
Devin?
Wait, Devin?
Bingo! He walks forward and then he walks out with the Morning Stone, tossing it in his hand up and down, and then pockets it. You notice it's amber color right away.
Well, this is only from 3 years ago. That's pretty recent.
That is not the one that we're here to find. That's the one that we have.
Correct.
The
Does
final...
anyone want to explain to me what the fuck is going on?
You came on this mission without knowing what the fuck's going on,
I'm
and now you
coming
want
here
clarity?
to get the stuff, but like, what are you looking for?
The stuff.
The stuff.
Yeah, parts for upgrades.
I hope you're not implanting that in yourself, Dane. That would not go well.
That wasn't a part of my plan. Unless it needs to be.
You have a plan?
You guys
What's the
suck.
password?
What's the third entry?
What's the third entry?
Okay. Hold on, I'm making a quick adjustment. Fixing a typo so I don't get confused.
Also, anyone recognize the lady in the first one? Everyone seemed to know Devin. But who was the lady?
Nobody
Very
knew
striking.
Devin.
Nobody knew Devin.
Nobody knew Devin.
Not in character, no.
No one has ever seen that lady before. She's very striking, very beautiful. And definitely she had Gratz horns, everything. Something about that halfling that did stand out to you. That halfling was not a tiefling. You've rarely, many of you might not have even, well, Eris has seen, Eris, you haven't seen someone that looked like that since before the fall.
Oh, okay.
Because most people now are tieflings. They have horns, they have like different colored skin.
Was that like a... So she had horns.
Well, you
was it,
couldn't
like,
see
the
horns.
First one did.
The first girl definitely had horns. The thief with the mask had pink fleshy skin and regular eyes and no indentions of horns and no 6 fingers.
So possibly born before.
Right. And halflings do live to about 150, 160 years. He was elderly looking. He had like white in his eyebrows and wrinkles. The third, a shaggy-haired drow with black sunglasses and blue regalia approaches. They are accompanied by a displacer beast. They wave their hand, muttering an incantation, and hold up an artifact, and seem to brute force their way into the vault. After a moment, they come out looking very frustrated. They pull out a sending stone. Hannah, the stone is gone. Someone got here first. Nothing's here. I thought we finally found her. I'll return as soon as I can. I just need to make a trip to Waterdeep. I think there's a lead regarding Blade Skill. And then he trails off as he walks away. Hale,
Finally found her.
the insignia
Hale is
sewn
going
on
to
the back of his coat is one you know.
Hale is going to sort of. It feels weird for me to say that he muscles his way up to it. But he like kind of wedges himself closer to see the playback.
You've seen that
And-
face. It's older. This entry was from 2 months ago.
Hale starts to like laugh. If he could smile, you could. If he could smile, you would
Always
assume
smiling.
that he would have like a giant grin on his face. They're alive. Oh my gosh, I didn't think that they would. This is so recent. He said Hannah. And he like trails off and like seems to be staring just at that image, at that insignia.
Hale, do you know these people?
No. Yes. Know them, yes.
Are you okay?
I didn't think they would be alive. I was and whole. And then he like seems to trail off slightly, and it's hard to tell, but like from his tone of voice you can tell that he's elated, but then like that and whole statement seemed like not disappointed, but like not disappointed in the person, but disappointed in himself.
They're there. Puts his hand on your shoulder and says,
There.
I'm glad that you're over it, because we got work to do.
Who is that, Pretty Bones?
Jane, you have 2 seconds to remove your hand before I remove your eyes.
Dane has already removed his hand and is like looking at it and goes, "Oh, my bad. So, sorry. I'm sorry. Sorry."
The emotional constipation this group has is honestly top notch.
That is
Fine.
Faror.
Furore.
His name is Faror. That is my... He was the senior apprentice when I was apprenticed. And Hannah is his sister.
Apprentice to what?
Magic shit.
To my uncle. In magic, yes. In the
Your uncle in magic.
my uncle by blood. And in magic, I suppose. He is the one that is... He, like, gestures loosely. The gold. He's the one who started this.
the gold
He also
cracks that glue his
Yeah.
skeleton together.
You also said whole, like they is complete.
Does he look like a skeleton to you?
I mean, whole can mean a lot of different things, but all right.
Physically complete.
Is that what you should have been?
It's what I wish, but there was no. I was sent to die. I'm not supposed to be alive anymore. I guess I'm not. My wife's house sent me to die when the invasion happened. They are from my original house.
Should they be old enough to not be alive?
They're elves.
elves.
They're drow.
Oh,
Look, the way that you both say that together. They're elves.
I misinterpreted.
They're alive. We could find them.
Could find them. We will find them.
I believe
That
the
makes
question
Hale
we should be
slightly
asking-
prickly.
If
I believe the question we should be asking is, do you wish to find them, Hale?
Yes. Listen, we don't have to answer that right now. Yeah, I mean, we got stuff we're doing. If you want to sleep on it, I mean, that's okay.
I mean, the recording's only 2
Not a
months old.
today thing. It's not a today thing. They were here 2 months ago.
Yeah. What's another day?
Shut up, Dane.
Another day is several hundred miles of travel, and if he is continued his studies, then several thousand, because he can likely teleport.
So then he's already gone. Unless that's not what you want, in which case we can totally find him.
We have things to do here. You are correct, Dane. I will explore this in my own mind, whether or not I am worthy of meeting with my family again.
Well, log forward is, and Rin's gonna hit play.
That was the end of the
Wait,
recording.
worthy?
All that you see though is, so to recap, you watched someone deposit it about 100 years ago. You saw someone break in and steal something from it. And then you saw that drow break in and then leave empty-handed, claiming there was nothing there. However, right here on this archive, it says status detected. It still detects something there.
Where is this arcane repository? Is there like a door in front of us somewhere? Or
I guess you weren't here. There was a gate that leads down to a downstairs, that where the vaults are. That is locked, and you were looking for the key, and you were like, maybe in the director's room.
Oh, cool. Eris is gonna turn around and start walking towards the gate.
Hold on, let me give you some treasure.
Hold on, did we find the... Is there... If we need the code from the director, did we find that?
Etua Mortis.
That's true.
Mordos. Very sharp,
Yeah.
Eris.
So this entire time, Tizkar's cleared off the desk, and he's taken a bunch of like herbs that he collected from like the plants, and he's just like arranged them in like piles on the desk. And when you all turn around, he just starts pointing to different piles and saying, "Burns, infections, cuts." And then he just like stops and points to one and says, "Heal."
What?
This is him demanding we take a short rest.
Okay. Yeah, you can take
Break,
a short rest.
break.
We
Tisk,
can take a break.
did-
I also
Before we do,
Yeah, go, and then I need to.
sorry.
You go first.
Okay,
Yeah.
it's 2 seconds. I just go over to Tiskar and say, "Did you hear that?
I heard many
Hales-
things.
Hale said I was right."
And I believe the saying that I should repeat to you now is, do not let it go to your head.
Okay.
That's all. That's all I wanted to do. I'm
Before
sorry.
you leave, I just want to clarify. Those individuals that were mentioned that Hale just told you about, Hannah and Furor, are NPCs you met in Utah. The Hallen family, when you were in Menzo
Ooh.
Berenzan. That drow house that took you in and helped you. And Furor was the one that Cora was really close with. Remember when she was doing all that stuff? And Hannah was the one that was like, I'm an apprentice and I'm going to take you to Sorcerer and I'm going to go here one day.
She
The
did.
ditzy one.
She did go there one day.
She went there one day.
Well,
We don't know about that.
the end of the world happened like a few days later.
Damn.
So nope.
Damn. Listen, she might have
Well,
gone
she
to the
went-
ruins.
She did her best,
make
We can't all be winners. Just kidding.
They need to
That's
listen to
really
those words.
sad. Cora, I just realized Cora like said bye to Farir and was like, "Bye, I'll see you later," and then just never came back.
Yeah, she never came back.
That's sad. Okay,
Did you
short
just
rest.
call him for rear?
I whatever.
The booty.
The ass. I mean, did he have a booty on him? I don't remember.
Yeah, he was pretty.
Yeah, he's cheeked
snatched.
up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's-
for real.
He was cheeked up. Here, I'll put his picture back on.
We don't call him for rear for nothing.
Oh God.
So cheeked up, he has 4 of them.
Yeah, buddy. He's got a 4-pack on that bitch.
Pluck. Yeah.
Yeah, whole
I would
bakery.
have concerns if there was a divot and you had 4 kids.
Look at that.
Listen, man, it's D&D. Anything's possible.
Yeah.
All right, I'll be
Anything's
right back.
possible.
Okay.
All right.
Dane, roll your fucking hit dice.
Oh yeah. What do my hit dice do again? I forget.
How do we roll hit die? I'm looking for it.
The short rest option has a
Yeah.
Oh,
auto
that's right. There's a
roll
short
hit
rest.
dice.
Yeah. I'm going to roll. Ooh, I got 12. I'm back to full, baby. All right.
Right, I have 1 spell slot left for smiting, so
We'll be fine.
1 smite slot left, you mean?
just gonna put that out there.
So get into more trouble. Excellent.
Perfect. Yeah, fantastic.
We'll be fine. We'll be okay, right?
Yep.
We'll be fine.
So what happened to your headphones earlier?
Oh, it died. I forgot. I
was
guess
it just like
they don't. I don't have to charge them for like months, and then sometimes they just. I forget. So. Because I only use them like 3 to 4 hours a week, or whenever I stream. So not long. They last for a while. Whoops. It's okay.
mine I charge every like 4 weeks, like once a month, and I will plug it in at night when I hear like I'll just leave it plugged in overnight and then unplug it when I'm done.
Yeah, I would do that, except I have ADHD and I forget that they exist the moment I take them off.
That is fair.
Yeah. It doesn't happen often. It's only happened like twice, but still.
Just the fluff.
Also, yes. Wait, Jess, I have a question. Do you have 2 cats or just 1 cat?
I have 2.
Okay.
Max is glued to me most of the time, which is the one that is crawling on me in games.
Mhm.
And my chunky boy is in Dan's room with his papa.
Mhm.
Yeah. But he's not allowed to sit with me because he's 20 pounds and it hurts.
That's fair.
Causes pain. Also, he eats wires.
Oh, yeah, that's a very real reason not to have them around.
Yeah. He eats wires. Look at a baby. Just like, what is happening?
Yep. Her face.
I love smoochable cats. They just don't. They're like, yeah, I'll take every ounce of affection you'll give me.
No, this one's a menace, and she's also a noodle. She's a
A noodle.
menace. Mm-hmm.
Ours
A
are not noodle
food-driven
cats.
noodle.
Yeah. Except Maxina refuses to eat treats.
Really?
Yeah, the only treats that she'll eat are the lickable ones. And only the cat the churro ones.
Yeah, the churro ones are really good. I use that to feed them with their medication when I need to.
I have we have to give them medication every night, right? So I have a pill popper because they won't take it. If they taste it in anything, it's not going to happen. So we just back of the throat. They are menaces.
All cats are menaces.
My cat's
Yay.
That's why I love them.
I love my cat, but she's pissing our family off.
Pissing your family off?
Yeah, she keeps pooping on places that are not the litter box. And she'll we'll be sleeping and she'll climb up into bed. Step, 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 step. She'll lay right next to our faces, look at us, and I'll open my eyes and be like, hey, and then she'll just sneeze right in my open eyeballs and mouth. And it's like,
I see.
you could have done that before you got on the bed.
Yeah, but she's sharing.
Is
Yep,
caring.
Sharing is caring.
She loves you. She's
Retsu,
sharing.
did you like the Farrar portrait?
I was about to say, you made him look like a 007 secret agent.
Okay, he's on a mission.
I know, which is great. I just found it really funny.
Do you not remember his original art? His original art, he had a big thing, and he had little sunglasses, and he had a little book, and he's just like.
Yeah, I remember that, which also makes it really funny for Hale, because Hale would have remembered the awkward phase as he was trying to figure out his wardrobe.
And you're like, he hasn't changed at all.
Yeah.
Oh man, I almost cried.
He looks like he's not swimming in his clothes.
Hale's reaction made me want to cry, actually. I almost did.
I named the cat, just FYI. 4.
Oh yeah, what is the what
it's
is the
Bird.
cat's name? Bird?
Cat's name is Bird, yeah.
Okay, Bird is the word.
Yeah.
Okay.
She sings. She chirps.
Oh, that's true.
So her name is Bird.
Is that true? Do cats poop in strange, weird places when they're dehydrated? Do I need to
Could also just be stressed out because you aren't paying as much attention to her. You had a
There's
baby.
that, but you can try giving her more water, but
I'll try to do that.
adding water to her food will help.
Yeah, maybe. Her poop
could be
looks
stress.
pretty healthy. She's peeing in the right spots. She's active. She hangs out with us more, actually. She comes out. She hangs out with me when I'm working. She sits on the couch and she acts super normal and acts like happy and healthy and energetic. She's an old cat, but she's got lots of, not old. She's 11.
Maybe vet time? Or
Yeah.
maybe you just need a new litter box.
Yeah, I just like replaced the whole different. Maybe she hates the litter.
That's
Possible.
possible.
Oh, it can hurt to poop, so they associate the litter box with the pain, so they go elsewhere. Oh, interesting. So she could have just gotten out of the habit of using her litter box because of being. I'll try to get her. Maybe I'll get a different water thing. 'Cause I always try to have water in there, but yeah, okay.
The next time she poops, this is gonna be horrible. Collect it and put it in the litter box,
Oh.
and then
Yeah.
show her that.
I took it and I showed it to her. I said, "Look what you did," and she went,
No, you
"Ugh."
gotta-
No,
gotta put it
you
in
need
the
to
litter
put it in the
box.
litter box, yeah.
Okay, okay,
Yeah.
that's a good idea. All right.
Did you expect Hale to react that way?
I didn't know what I knew he was gonna be like have the wind knocked out of him for sure, but just seeing it in live, like was like. Look, Hale's been lonely for 100 years.
He's been asleep for like 80% of that. It's fine.
That's what happens when you're depressed. You sleep.
Shh.
Eris
You don't
just
have to point
rips
that out.
wires in her head.
Hale can't do that. There are no wires to her. No.
No, it's easy.
Unprepared. I was drinking.
When Dane doesn't sleep, he just knocks himself out.
That makes so much sense for Dane's character.
Yeah.
It does.
And then he takes a long rest and he wakes up. It's great. Full health.
That's super bad for you. Wow.
As you guys take your short rest and pick through the office, you do find a bunch of gems, some gold. You find a potion of healing, and 2 little common magic items. Tankard of sobriety. Oh, sorry, 3 magic items. Tankard of sobriety, a wand of pyrotechnics, and clothes of mending. I'm going to show you guys all the loot sheet. If there's the gems, I'll stick it in your main thing. Those can be like sold for gold. So I could put those in the party loot. But if any of you want the clothes of mending, the tankard of sobriety, or the wand of pyrotechnics, you can pull that directly from the sheet if you want to.
Does the tankard of sobriety have any distinct markings, or does it look like it's from a particular region, or is it just like a generic tankard of sobriety?
I mean, it was made in Baldur's Gate,
Oh, okay. Never mind.
but you know that if you pour anything into it and drink from it, if it's alcoholic, you will not suffer the effects of alcohol.
J-Mitch had a tankard of sobriety.
That's why.
Oh, it definitely looks dwarven.
Oh, it does. Oh, now it looks dwarven all of a
Oh,
sudden.
yeah.
Okay, yeah.
It's a Baldurian, but with a dwarven. Do you want it to be J Mitch's?
Well, he got it in the Underdark, so it's still not J-Mitch's if it's
Yeah.
dwarven.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't have to be. I just wanted to know if that's
Also,
what you were trying to
J-Mitch-
tease.
No. These are items I rolled for on the roll table.
Okay.
Why would dwarves
sure.
need sobriety? Yeah. So, also, Hale, in the confiscated section, you see a book. It's a spell book. And as you flip through the pages, you find that area, like the foreword, that kind of gives a little, it's like a biography, or this book belongs to. It belongs to a certain drow wizard, Zeltnaquar, who you knew him from Sorcerer. He was one of Headmaster Gromp's apprentices, a real pompous asshole, a couple years ahead of you. It is so weird to see one of his spell books here, and it's very amusing that it would be here under confiscated, because he did have some wackadoodle ideas. I'm going to give you the spell book. Aside from having a bunch of spells in it that you as a wizard would be able to learn, Wait. Is this? Oh, I can't give it. This isn't an item. I gotta make it an item. You notice there are a bunch of rituals in here. They might take a little bit of time and privacy to like comfort to decipher, but it kind of like tickles your wizard bone a little bit. That was.
Oh yeah, is that okay?
Yeah.
Hale, you feel your wizard bone being tickled. What do you do?
Hale is
Passive
going to
friendly.
take the. He's going to flip through the book, kind of
I'll read off
look at it.
what the spells it has that you know right away you could grab. Like, well, you have to go through the process, but so not the rituals, but just the spells. It's got for first level, Cause Fear, Tenser's Floating Disc. For second level, it's got Agnazar's Scorcher, Alter Self kind of go, you think to yourself, Borrowed Knowledge, Darkness. Third level, Animate Dead, Remove Curse, Summon Lesser Demons, Tongues. Fourth level, Mordenkainen's Private Sanctum, and Summon Greater Demon. I have this.
Hell.
I will give this to you in its own little item so that you can copy them into your spellbook as you get them.
Okay. Hale is just going to be flipping through it and then just mutter, "Of course, this pompous asshole has darkness and summon." That was kind of useful. And he's just muttering to himself as he goes through this, and then he's gonna shut it and look at the rest of the group and say, I really hate that I'm going to be using this asshole spellbook to learn, but at least we found something useful, for me anyway.
I don't know
Well-
what's happening.
Well, that's good.
Dane's just
Nobody
like
who used to bully
grumbling.
me or try to.
Dane's just like grumbling to himself. Of course, all these stuff is real. The sword can't be real. It's got to be a fucking mimic.
You're gonna have to let that go.
That is the folly of greed, Dane.
Wasn't. Well, maybe it was.
You just need to get them wizard bones. The Hale has.
We should.
If you take my bones,
I
Brady,
believe
Brady.
he has
Yeah.
plenty. He points at Hale.
I have as many bones as you do right now, possibly less, but I'll make sure you'll be missing a few if you try.
We should continue towards the vault
Dane,
and
as
watch for trickery.
Which vault is it?
you are able to see, it is. Oh, I have it written down. G666.
Of course.
Is it in the air? Because then it would be fly
Oh.
like a G6.
As you all turn to leave the room, sitting kind of right, like as you look out the door frame, but like 30 feet back, right in the center, the little outline of a cat looks at you, cocks its head, and then turns around and walks out of sight.
Anybody else see that?
That's not the one that you're carrying, right?
The one that you're carrying goes.
Is it a mimic?
Oh, wait, Jess, are you muted?
Jess is muted.
Jess, no.
No, Jess, no. No,
You're still
Jess,
muted.
No,
You are
No
muted.
sounds.
no Jess,
Yeah.
no, no.
I think she muted herself in Zoom by
You
accident.
were muted on Discord.
Wait, but
There we go.
we're not in
Yep.
Zoom.
Oh.
No.
Wait, we're not in Zoom, though.
Yeah, no one's using the audio in Zoom.
Interesting. I can hear her.
Are you using the
Um,
Zoom audio?
She
No, she's supposed to be.
She said that
I'm
she
not
can
in there.
hear. like her audio's working in Zoom but not in Discord, and I can hear her in Discord but not in, or I can hear her in Zoom but not in Discord. So that is right. Then
Wait, we need to lip read you calling for Daniel.
Lip reading. She said, "For fuck's sake," and then I believe she called for Daniel.
I don't know if she called for Daniel.
Hello. Never mind.
Yeah. Hi.
Never mind.
Yeah.
I think it's fine. It's fine. I don't know what happened.
The cat meowed
Yeah,
and
that's
then it
super
muted
weird.
everything after that.
Yeah, apparently.
Anyway, who else has a cat here? I didn't catch that part.
No, only Eris
No.
has the cat from
Got it.
the one that we rescued. Or it followed us when she was feeding your rations to the cats.
Which, by the way, I do grab something else to feed to the cat. From you, Dane.
Again?
Yeah.
You just run my pockets? What's going on?
Yeah. She just opens your bag.
You would do well not to open up other people's private things.
I'm gonna take the food and I'm gonna feed the cat. And if you want, you can try and stop me.
Dane reaches into the bag and gives you some rations to feed the cat.
Thank you. And then I go and immediately feed the cat. Oh, such a pretty bird. But I will immediately, if I see that cat figure, go after it. Oh, kitty.
Oh, you chase after it. It kind of sees you and it slinks between the gate, the metal gate, like it's like one of those, what do you call those? God. You know,
A
like
grate? Or
yeah,
like a gate for like...
Yeah, it's like the grate.
like it's the wall that separates the main lobby from the stairs that go down to the vault. It's like a metal gate, like portcullis kind of thing, the laser grid. Yeah.
Oh, we're opening that.
It slides through and then just pitter patters down. You catch, as you get closer, you catch a little glimpse of teal blue. And as you get closer, you realize it's a little bit bigger than a typical cat.
Pretty kitty. I'm going anyway.
You're stopped by
I
the
have
gate.
no self-preservation instincts.
All right. You did find a key to the gate in the desk.
I just look at you guys over my shoulder.
I
Oh, the cat.
take the key and I open the gate.
Eris, you can't immediately chase after the cat.
Why?
We don't know if there are traps.
I want to touch the kitty.
You cannot touch the kitty if you...
No, I love my birdies. I love my birdies.
If you're missing a hand
Birdies
or a
on the
leg
shoulder.
or other...
Hey, that's
Parts.
fine. I don't think that they can die, but they can trigger traps that would kill us.
I can die? This is the cat
Oh.
talking suddenly.
I wasn't talking about the cat.
Oh.
We're talking about Eris. Yeah.
No, Dane yells that at the cat that I was not talking about the cat, and then yeah.
I understand that you're an asshole, but like, keep your mouth shut.
We'll let you run ahead. Go ahead.
I am.
You
I'm so sad about
descend the black marble steps. It is a long, narrow hall. Narrow compared to how tall it is. And there's like these long chain braziers hanging from the ceiling. As you come within 30 feet of each one, they magically light on their own. And as you leave their range, they turn back off. But you see several hundred feet ahead, the cat turning a corner. Kind of looks, lingers, and flicks its tail.
Nothing could possibly be wrong here.
Every 50 feet, there is a large, along this hallway, there on one side is a large metal door with intricate carvings and strange sigils and seals. They are identified by a letter and a 3-digit number. as you are passing through these halls, you see that halls branch off every so often, each hall indicated by a letter.
Did the cat go down G?
Yeah, does the cat go down G?
The
Like a
cat.
G6.
cat. Yeah.
Hold on, if the cat doesn't go down G, Hale will cast ahead of it minor illusion so that it seems like something is blocking it.
Oh, so I can't go that.
Yeah.
Wait, it does go down G, but do you
Okay,
still want to
good.
fuck with Eris?
Hale will still do it just in case the cat was going to go that way anyway. He doesn't know where the cat is going.
You turn, it takes a second. The cat's always like a good 40, 50 feet ahead of you. As you turn G, you look and it goes way down. You don't see it anymore.
Aw.
It's like we lost it. Oh.
Fine, let's go find 666.
What number are we starting at the beginning of the G
001.
Oh dear God.
This place is an interdimensional space. No,
It's bigger on the
it
inside.
starts with G. Let's just.
Starts at 665.
Yeah, it starts at 6. Starts at it's a chain.
Oh.
Look, it goes in like 10 increments of 10. So it's confusing on
It
purpose.
starts at 001 and then we step in and it's magical and then it's 665. That's a different because we're trying to go to 666.
Yeah, it's
Oh, wow.
kind of confusing. But you walk away. You walk for a bit till you finally come to the metal door you are looking for. This metal door, unlike the others, has... Oh, all the other doors before seem to have like a little sheen of magic, like a seal protecting it. This one is darker, unholy symbols of Grat's origin. They shine with a slight greenish glow.
Well, Dane, you want to take the honors since you seem to like to summon stuff in?
No. Every time I've tried, it's been a trap. Which means one obvious thing. Which means one obvious thing. This place is out to get only me. Someone else needs to open the door.
Yeah. You're an idiot. Atsunamoto.
I'll open it. And Rin's gonna try and open the door.
Okay, you
Hill's
go to
standing
touch
a
it.
decent
Yeah.
amount back. Like
Tizcar is
ugh.
attached to Hale at the tip. Jesus fucking Christ, at the hip.
Yep.
Oh, that's up.
That's at the
The
tip.
tippy tips, huh?
Tip of
Yeah,
the
Covered in
spear.
white
Hip.
stains.
Just
So
the tip,
wherever the
okay.
fuck Hale is, Tizcar
It's
is.
a tip.
Pockets bulging.
Rin, you're looking for a door handle. This massive door that is carved. It's got paneling. It's all made of metal. You're like, where the fuck is that doorknob? And Eris just goes, Atuna Mordo! And it trembles and then fades. Dissipates, leaving a large, empty room with nothing but a single pedestal. The room is about 30 by 30 feet. And there is a single pedestal in the center. There is nothing on it.
But it says it's there.
But it's not. Is it invisible?
Oh, go touch it. Find out.
Tizcar. There's something diffusing the light right in that spot where something should be.
Define diffusing. Like
Like-
bending it?
Like heat waves.
Okay, I don't enter the room. I do not enter
Oh.
the room.
You wouldn't be
But
able
I-
to see it if you, I guess,
Oh.
it's...
I thought we were all just like at the doorway looking in.
Oh, okay. Okay, then yeah, you see little heat waves, but you can't, but it's in the center of a 30 by 30 room.
There is most definitely something there.
Dane brushes for it and like tries to grab at whatever this is at the pedestal.
Can I just grab Dane's arm as he like brushes past me?
Dane is
Hale
going
will
to
also
resist
try.
your grab, but yes.
I'm
he's gonna resist
aiding
both grabs.
T-Scar.
Mhm.
Actually,
I'll step in front of that.
Roll.
Oh, okay.
That's a 3-person pile up.
All right.
Guys, Dane's like really strong.
I'm
Wow, look
sure
at that.
Is
Eris is
Hale is
better
aiding
than...
Eris.
Kayla's aiding
So is
Tizkar,
Eris.
who's aiding Eris.
Okay.
Yay!
Yeah, go
All right,
Eris!
How does this resolve? What do we do
It
now?
should be...
It is like 4v1. Sorry,
Yes.
Dane.
Oh, come on.
You've been voted off the
I mean, if
island.
you...
Come on.
Well, I could try and pick it up with my mage hand.
Can't
Nobody
see it.
sees anything.
Oh.
It is not something
There's
to
something
be-
in there. There's got to be something in there.
Dane, your heart is quickening, palpitating like a starving man anticipating the juiciest cheeseburger
Now,
that ever was.
Is Eris restraining me, or how are you holding me back, I guess is my question.
Massive just hand on your chest. No.
Oh. Well,
Do you want to do a
He's, like, in front of you.
contested- Do you wanna do a
We'll do a she'll put
Dane,
you in a
Dane's
restraint
gonna
attack.
try and like get by you.
All right.
He's not gonna try and hurt you, but he's gonna try and get by you.
She's gonna attempt to stop you, so we'll do grapple.
To
Yeah.
do that,
sure.
I think you have to. I always hate
Tested
these.
athletics.
Okay,
Contested
athletics.
athletic.
Be athletics.
All right.
And I cast guidance on Eris.
They.
Oh shit! We both rolled so. I rolled so badly.
You know, wait. But Eris has advantage because there's two people helping her.
Oh yeah, because we're aiding.
Right?
Oh, fair.
Oh
fair.
yeah,
Yeah.
Eris, one more roll.
Fair.
True. I'm gonna use my golden buzzer.
Okay.
20.
Oh,
Nat 20! Can you beat that?
I already said I was gonna roll it, so I gotta try.
wow.
That was so close.
Oh my god, you rolled a 20.
So close.
You
Loses
rolled a
you and just
20.
puts you in an arm bar.
Look at this. That's a 20, and that's a 19.
That's
25 and
crazy.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Wow.
Unhand me.
Yeah, just put you in an arm bar. Just. Tizkar, you said you saw something.
Yes, but it is not something to be grabbed. Is Fia here?
You turn around, and Fia is leaning against the wall, straight, like, behind you, looking into the room with her arms crossed, and she has a wicked smirk on her face.
Tizkar just says he doesn't care anymore. He just says to Fia, "What is it?"
It's the gloaming stone. We found it.
That is not what I expected it to look like.
What did you expect?
A stone.
It is a
Not.
stone. She
Then how does one
has
touch
this
the stone?
expression on her face. You know when you've been holding on to something and you're finally getting your moment, like, I knew it, I was right all along, kind of, that's the look on her face. Just delicious satisfaction. Go in and try to take it. See.
Insight.
I already told you the express. She is not hiding her expression.
Okay.
Who are you
Tizkar's
talking
like
to?
glaring. Tizkar's just glaring at Fia.
Or glaring at the wall is what everyone
Glaring at
else
the
is.
wall.
He's gone insane. Well, he was insane to begin with.
He very slowly walks by Eris into the room, but he's going slow. Like he's not rushing forward.
What are you
Just-
going to
Fia just
do?
watches you. She's just smiling.
I mean, I could
just kind
send
of, like-
Oscar in there.
He just kind of like puts like a hand behind him, like wait, as he just like doom, slow, doom. Do I get up there without anything happening?
Mhm.
Okay, now that I'm in front of it, what does it look like?
It looks like nothing. There's nothing there, but your spirit sense tells you there is something there.
Like on the pedestal or like floating above the pedestal?
On the pedestal.
He takes his staff and he just kind of very gingerly kind of scrapes it across the top. Does it hit something?
No.
Hail.
Stone.
Yes, insane lizard man? Who speaks to things that we don't see, I suppose? Or himself?
I do not know how to find something that does not wish to be found.
You're so dramatic. Here, let me show you. And Fia will walk through and she'll stand next to the pedestal. The gloaming stone exists in the spirit world. Only a spirit. And she reaches down and she picks it up. Can interact with it. And bring it into the world of the living. And she slowly starts to step backwards with it in her hand. And she holds it. And in a moment, what do you want to do? Because something's about to happen.
What is the look? If I need to roll insight, tell me. Is the look on her? Does she have ill intentions right
leave with
now?
it?
Like, do I like? Is she trying to leave with it?
I'm just going to say what happens. Her form starts to siphon away from her into like a silvery string of spiritual energy. And it swirls and sucks right into the pendant that Julius has been wearing. And it slurps inside, and Julius goes, the gloaming stone in his hands, in the flesh. And when he opens his mouth, a little smile crosses it. And he speaks. It worked. Thank you, Tizkar, for bringing me to my stone. You did very well.
I did not bring you anywhere.
Well,
You simply
technically, my spawn did. He's ever so loyal. Now, hand over the Morning Stone and I can put them back together, please.
Why? What is your goal, Fia?
Dane, as
He says her name.
As this is happening, Dane, your heart, the urge, like the irresistible urge to smush them together starts to like overcome you. Like, yeah, you want to put them together.
I will attempt another. I will attempt to free myself again.
Okay, go ahead and make a wisdom save.
A wisdom save.
Hale has
Not a wisdom save.
Hale has let go as well and is like moving actively
8.
towards.
You want these stones to go together.
All right, I'm still grappled, right? So I
Yeah,
gotta.
by me.
I'm trying to break free again.
Julius just walks calmly over to Dane. He has this confidence and relaxedness none of you have ever seen on him before. And he holds his hand out.
I'd like to just angle Dane away from Julius, because I don't know what the fuck is happening, and no one has taken the time to explain it to me.
I kind of like stalk forward and kind of like
Okay.
take. take my staff and kind of like crack Julius's hand with it like a no.
Okay, also, you're angling me away while
Yeah.
you have me in an armbar?
I'm not breaking, but I
Is
am
my
moving
hand
you.
broken
I'm
now?
moving you. No. I'm moving you like
Because I'm
I
okay
move your
with
body.
that.
I
I
need
just want to
another.
know.
Moving him actively.
I am actively like trying to just keep containing you.
Alright, he is actively struggling and
Contain the
trying to get
paladin.
away.
Dude,
Yeah, so
Paladin on Paladin
I mean, if you struggle against an armbar, are you struggling hard enough to break your own arm?
There's ways in which you will break your arm, but there's also ways in which you won't.
Seeing
I
this
guess.
struggle, Julius stops and kind of like gives a disappointed shrug. Isn't this what you all came here for? Isn't this what you wanted?
What's wrong with the spawn?
It is no longer the spawn. It is
What's wrong with you? Get off of me!
I would like to trip him.
He turns to
On the ground.
Feulius now. I guess that's his name, Feulius.
Yeah.
Helia?
Feulia.
Julius.
You have failed to explain anything regarding what the stones do or what your plans are with them.
My plans are to protect myself from the coming doom. My family is coming, and they will destroy Rosewood in their rage. I simply came here to complete this weapon.
And why do they want Rosewood dead?
They want me dead.
Then you just leave. Get out of here.
I have, for 250 years, fled. It ends now. And now we have the tool. Please.
And he'll try and grab the stone from her.
From her.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be a very high DC. Go ahead and roll a sleight of hand.
Slippery bones.
She
No,
just
not
holds-
if I roll a
she just
6.
Holds it back. Come now. We are on the same side.
Not with you taking of Julius.
I'm just borrowing his body until I can find a new one. Dying was the only way to get the stone, as only a spirit could take it out of its place. I've had my spawn hold on to my spirit for me, and he holds the
Oh
pendant.
shit, Fia. That's when Eris clues in.
Eris! Love, it is so good to see you. You look lovely. What are you doing
Oh,
here?
I'm so happy you're not completely
Hale's gonna try
gone.
and snatch the thing again.
I let go of Dane.
Actually,
If you okay, as
He's
soon as you
gonna
let
try
go
and-
of Dane,
Dane.
Dane springs up and pushes you off of him and
Oh.
runs towards Julius.
Okay.
Hale angles to grab the stone, but actually tries to grab the
She's not-
pendant off of
she's-
her.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
You rip she lets you rip the pendant right off, and she looks down at it, and then she looks at you. Well, if you destroy my phylactery, then I'm gonna have no choice but to stay in this body. And then you'll never see your friend again. Is that what you want? Julius was just keeping me safe until he could bring me to the stone.
You will give him back his body.
As soon as I get a new one.
Dane is so who has the stone right now?
She's holding the stone. She is not
Yeah,
letting
has the stone still.
she's acting distracted. She's not distracted. She's not letting anyone get near it.
Okay, Dane is trying to make the stones touch.
Make
Straight
the
up.
stones kiss. Make the stones kiss.
He's
So-
trying to make them kiss, and they're boys.
As you come over with the stone, she'll grab you by the wrist and she'll palm it. Now, let us all go back to my clock tower and let's finish this. Okay?
Ares is just looking around at everyone like, "Is this?"
Dane, the relief you just felt handing it over, like a sneeze you've been trying to sneeze for the last several days, and just, oh.
Wait. That's not right.
Dane looks up.
You're not supposed to. Oh, shit.
Dane, how are you doing?
Decidedly less good than I thought.
What, you were hoping I was gone?
Whether you exist or don't is not my concern at the moment.
What's the problem?
What are you planning to do with those stones?
I'm planning on restoring them.
Right. Since I was one of the people who delivered it to you, may I ask a favor?
Certainly.
Good. Let's wait till the clock tower.
So dramatic. Certainly, we can do that. Now, and he turns his head or his back and starts to walk outside and then stops and then looks. And you see the cat looking at all of you. Julius Feulius looks down and just goes and walks past it, presumably towards the entrance. The cat sits there. It is a teal thing, and now you get actually a good look at it. Let's see. Sorry. It's got colorful wings and golden jewelry.
Oh, I want to pet the kitty. I'm going to go pet the kitty.
It looks up at you.
Oh, you're so pretty.
Thank you. What was up his ass?
A
A ghost.
Can cats? I'm looking at you guys. I'm like, can cats?
Yours did. But Hale's gonna look at. Can I?
Make a.
What?
Yeah, you kind of actually. This thing is definitely ringing your little wizard bell. Your wizard bone is tickling.
My wizard bone is tingling again. Oh yeah. Okay.
It's stroking the wizard bone.
This is a sphinx. A sphinx of wonder. One of your teachers had a companion just like this that helped him with his experiments.
I'm scratching it.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
Yes.
Yes. Oh, that's the spot. Oh, wait, no, between the ears. Don't stop. Okay, stop.
Okay, I'm done. Immediately done.
What is the Sphinx of Wonder doing here?
I live here. I've lived here since the time of its conception. In fact, that's what brought me into this world. Its conception. Huh. I'm Aru. You're a wizard, aren't you? And you, and he looks at Rin, are like a wizard builder.
The proper term is artificer, but yeah.
What are you guys working on? Got a little project?
I don't
Well, I
know
can make my-
anymore.
I can make my armor come off and on me at will.
Oh, wow. How elementary.
Oh my god.
That's nice.
Also got bag pistols. All do random things.
Oh, that's decidedly better. What about you, wizard? You making an immortality potion? A synthetic weave oscillator? A gyromagnetic thermal gong? What? Tell me.
Hale's looking at it and then looks down at the phylactery that's still in his hands. I'm looking for a way to rebuild my body.
Oh. Undead. Re-dead? Re-life. Unlife. Re-life. Reverse dead. That sounds like a project. I can
I
help.
don't want to be a lich. You're going to help me?
Yes, absolutely. I have been here alone for a long time. And it's been ages since I've worked on a project. And this one gives me pets.
Scratch.
Can't stop you from coming with us.
You're going to need my help, trust me. This one makes armor that comes on and off.
Mm.
All right,
There are parts for upgrading here.
upgrades. What kind?
Magical items to upgrade into one's magical sort of mechanical self.
Oh, self upgrades. We could probably dig something up. Yeah, I think I know a couple vaults. Just follow me.
I'll follow the cat. I've been following the cat this whole time.
Hale's not sure what to do because he's looking back at Dane now at the phylactery, presumably the direction that Felius went.
Yeah, Discord just
And-
kind of looks down at Hale as he mutters, "I will allow you to reconsider the insane lizard folk comment. At your discretion."
Were you talking to Fia the entire time?
I tried to tell you and you did not believe me.
You didn't. Oh.
I did not intend to make Julius upset. It just simply happened.
Well, I suppose the hypothesis was that you were insane until proven otherwise, and now I've been proven otherwise, so.
He just kind of like raises an eyebrow, like, mm-hmm.
I believed you.
Actually, you did. Thank you.
Much better.
Fine, I'll set a good example for Dane. I'm sorry.
Discord
Oh,
smiles
there's so much growth this episode.
as he nods. All is forgiven.
I think that you guys apologizing and then going down to follow Aru, AARU for those who are taking notes. This would be a good time to end the session and to, I think, aftercare, depress for a second. How's everyone feeling? I think you're muted, Dane. Either that or you're just not talking.
That was intense.
There's a lot that
By the way,
happened this
Dane is
session.
fully ignoring the rest of the party and following Thea right now. But that's crazy.
Yeah, I feel like because we have 30 minutes left on the clock, this would be a good time to answer any questions. But while questions are being typed out, let's also do our golden buzzers. Let's do, who are you giving yours to?
Oh, that's so hard. This is Silver Buzzer to Scarlet because that was a lot. Golden Buzzer to Dane. Just
Aw.
like the there's like a lot to process through with
Mhm.
Dane you knew this entire time that he was under the influence of something, and then like this realization of that's not what he really wanted.
Mhm.
So, I agree with that, which is why.
Aw, thanks. I'm glad I was able to portray that.
Jess.
Same. It's pretty good. And the immediate regret of like after I did that,
The
shit.
post nut clarity.
Yeah, the post-nut clarity. Yeah.
Bone clarity.
Oh
Yeah.
gosh. Post nut clarity on Dane is insane.
I do, and I wonder if this is like too meta of me to say, because his car's like,
Yeah.
why? What are you gonna do? Why? But I think Dane would realize, like, you were just under the influence of this stone.
Right.
Fia was probably also under the influence of this stone.
I don't know if Dane knows that.
Okay.
Because Fia to him is a powerful vampire.
Yeah.
So he doesn't
Yeah.
I mean, in my mind, like Dane hasn't figured that out, if that is the case.
It may, we'll see.
People have alluded to it, though. People have hinted that this stone was driving Fia crazy as well. But that was also while Dane was under the influence of the stone.
It also doesn't help that it feels like Dane was, in Hale's mind, Dane was influenced by Fia rather than influenced by the stone specifically.
Yeah, because Dane
So.
used to be a whisperer.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. Okay.
Interesting.
Um,
The webs we weave.
poof.
I would like to give my silver buzzer to Dane because of all the Dane things of unfolding all the trouble and the stone part. But I'd like to give my golden buzzer to JTC for the short rest conveyance, as well as just like kind of the sarcasm with Hale at the end.
Y'all, I tried not to make another healer, but here we fucking are.
What do you mean? You went out of your way to make this healer. We had to import
No,
a
don't-
whole
don't-
class.
sh-
that
okay,
doesn't
anyway,
exist in the game.
Next up, I think it's my turn for Golden
Yeah.
Buzzer. Silver Buzzer to Eris for just being fucking clueless this entire time, which is just so goddamn funny.
Yeah. I
Golden-
love that. Can I just say, I love that Eris figured out that she went on this adventure without knowing what the adventure was, and then finally, like, it caught up to you this
like,
episode.
"Hi, Fia."
But before, you're just like, yeah, we're just hanging out, we're buddies.
She wanted to get here, right?
Yeah.
She wanted to get here for another reason, but she's like, "What the fuck is going
What's
on?"
going
She's like, wait, we're actually doing something
That
here.
was so
What
funny.
now? That's
It's like when we
great.
did your interview. Oh, these are real questions.
Oh, these are real questions.
All
Oh, there's
right.
consequences to this?
Silver
Oh, shit.
Buzzer to Eris for being clueless because it's funny, and then I guess Golden to Hale for the Farir reaction and the Hannah reaction.
For roar,
Farir, yeah.
Furious.
if it helps you memorize, it's not spelled the same, but it sounds like one of the goddesses of Zelda. Din, Nehru, and Furor.
Oh yeah, I remember now. I'm just being silly now.
Oh. Okay. Buff.
Golden Buzzer to Hale for just being like that source of clarity that the party desperately needs. Because this campaign would be a lot more
Deadly.
deadly if it was. We'd be trapped a lot more often if it wasn't for Hale. So thank you.
I could try to stop you. I won't actually be able to stop any of you if
Yes.
you want to go off by yourself.
That means Dane and Hale are both our winners.
Hey.
Hey! Well, okay, these are the questions. Is Azzy looting right now? I actually forgot about Azzy and Bumbus. Yes, they've gone off their own way and they're picking through some shit and they'll meet up with you later. Will Hale find an artifact for Ajani? He found a sphinx. Maybe Ajani likes sphinxes. Yeah. I don't know. Do you guys have any other questions or shall I see you all next week?
Do we have any questions in chat?
Is Salith looking right now? Is Salith looking?
Looting, licking.
Mhm.
Oh wait, we have a whole channel called
Yeah, there's a whole
bunch. Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
Let's just cover that.
I'm down to answer some questions. Let's do it.
Yeah. Okay, let me scroll up. Holy shit, I'm sorry. If Eris can store liquids in her internal tank, can she store madness gas? Does she talk by inhaling and exhaling?
She doesn't have to breathe.
True.
But can
You
she?
can.
Because she can store liquids in an eternal tank.
She
so-
can breathe. She can breathe, and she can store liquids.
Okay, so you.
She's
could
just
get
not
someone-
breathing.
So you could put gas in your tank and then talk to someone, and then just go.
Yeah, she can. She's just not.
If Hale gets a meat body and Julius bites him, does Hale become a vampire skeleton? I don't know.
I don't know.
That's not a real question. Just kidding. I don't know. Is Eris wearing the skin of the killer of her creator?
Yes.
I thought Eris gets fresh skin.
She has a lot of skin on her, from different places. That's why it's all stitched together. It's a patchwork quilt.
Some is like old. Does she cure it like so it lasts a long time, or does it like
Remember her body puts out like a gentle repose.
That's right. So it's all fresh and supple.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Some have big pores, some have little pores. Once in a while, you can see a face imprint. Okay, sorry, I'm getting carried away. Is JTC trying to kill Hale? Is this Car trying to exorcise Hale without his permission with that weird perfume that JTC gave to Hale? JTC is AFK, so we'll come back to that one. If Eris expels her stored liquids in a stream like a breath weapon, or does she have a tap somewhere? I don't know.
We can work on that. That can be an upgrade for a later time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If liquid
We can
storage
have
gets
Ren
stored-
install it.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of mechanics that we need to now talk about for Eris. Okay, Tiskar volunteers to teach Munvis how to court dragons. Is Rowan a dragon?
I mean, Rowan's a tiefling bard.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
What if
That's
he-
what- dragon there.
His car has courted a few dragons, probably.
Apparently.
Would it be
Maybe,
rad if
maybe.
someone in the far future, an expert, an artificer, took a look at Eris and was like, wait a minute, these wires aren't attached to anything? I don't know what that question is.
For Eris's wires in her head thing.
Oh.
It's a basically they're asking what if an artificer looked inside of their brain and reattached the wires.
Then she would immediately die of a broken heart.
Yeah, probably. The wires, actually, I had that written out. They heal themselves, which is why she keeps ripping them.
Oh.
Interesting.
All right. Hale used to have a whip. Does he use the same blade singing style as he uses with his shadow blade? Viper style is a thing that included in some snaps.
Viper style, yes. He uses the same blade singing style.
Ku has invented a drow flower language. Can we see it? Are there a great variety of flowers in the Underdark? I don't know. How could you? Who knows?
We'll have to figure that out.
Let's see. Sneezy once offered to find some smut for Scarlet to read. What was she gonna show her? What were you gonna have me read?
I mean, I would have to talk to you and see what you're into.
Okay.
Ooh.
Were the interview questions embarrassing for Scarlet? Because her face. They were not at all. I thought they were great. Gratzateer, best pun this year or best pun of all time? It's best pun. Okay, Scarlet, what special skill did she employ? Oh, wait. Okay, so when we asked you if Eris has special skills, you said all the skills. The question is, does this have anything to do with how she survived a close proximity to Gratz? Or just she's good at... She's designed.
I know how they... what happened with her and Gratz, but...
Mm.
We'll talk about
I
that
know
later.
what happened.
We'll talk... That'll organically arrive.
I thought you were about to say orgasmically. I'm like, okay.
Oh,
It could be
yeah.
orgasmically.
Sneezy isn't sure why Eris is attracted to Dane's eldritch horror form. Could someone have left her on Shunga settings all this time? Perhaps this
Oh,
has to
no.
do with how she survived her close proximity to Gratz. He really.
I don't know
buffed it
what
out.
that is.
Shunga is a Japanese art thing that a lot of it was tentacle porn.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
Yeah.
Sneezy
Yeah,
realizes.
she is apparently attracted to eldritch horrors. She saw Rin and was like, "That's something new. We like it."
Based.
Sneezy realizes Eris probably knew Fia back in the day. She's seen Fia go to Mother's office and not come out till the next day. Then this is the question. Could Fia be Meg and Zaz's father? Unlikely.
I
Technically.
mean, I don't think so.
Technically, yes.
Fia, during her life, she's a vampire, but she did have the ovaries. If a wizard
I mean,
made it
magic
happen.
can-
Probably
You can
more.
just- Alter self.
true.
I'm just saying. Alter self.
There's alter self.
Also-
There's polymorph.
Distracted.
Also, she's dead though. She
Okay.
was dead.
Dane has the Morning Stone in his back pocket. What happens if Dane wishes really, really hard? Has Dane already wished for power really, really hard, but it only worked halfway, and now he's an eldritch horror, powerful form, weak tiefling form?
Those two have nothing to do with each other, unfortunately. The stone has nothing to do with his eldritch form. Eldritch in quotations.
Eris doesn't eat or sleep, but does she have or need a house? For what purpose is she working?
Oh, cause
Upgrades cost money, yo.
after, I mean, upgrades cost money, but those are mainly like I feel like she's excursioned for those. But also, the first place that she ended up was with Mother, and she was just happy to be somewhere.
If Julius once had the Morning Stone, can it still be used to fully bring Fia back, or has her chance passed? That's awkward now.
What a good question that was.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you guys think? Like, what are your thoughts on the mechanics of what is going on?
I think it's
do you-
great.
No, not like how do you feel about it, but like what do you think is happening?
I think Fia is trying to reclaim like ultimate power or something.
I mean,
that effect.
honestly, you use the word phylactery, so I think it's. Yeah.
What?
Related to
Yeah.
Hale.
We know that word.
Essentially, so what she had expressed was the reason her soul has been lingering around. It's been housed in Julius's pendant this whole time.
Hmm.
And she's been basically hiding out in there. Tizkar can see her presence because he can see spirits. Vaxwild, thank you so much
I've
for the
heard that.
raid.
Yeah,
Thank you. Glad. That felt good.
we shouldn't do that, but
I'm fully aware that's probably a big reason why I'm gonna like one day I'm just gonna
All right. Well,
I've done that. I've done it like too far and like ended up not being able to use my shoulder for a while.
can we get a shout out for this gremlin raid? Hold on.
Gremlin Raid!
Shout out. Hold on, let me do a shout out. Thank you so much for the raid. We're just answering questions about our D&D campaign before we wrap things up. Next question. Will Dane embrace his growing connections with the party, or will his emotional walls cause and current mental breakdown cause him to completely shut down? Oh,
Gremlin
it's a puppy!
high costume.
Good job, buddy.
I just fucking throw him.
Well, he wanted to get down really badly. Will Dan embrace his going connections with the party, or will his emotion walls cause current mental breakdown, cause him to completely shut down?
Wow,
It can go either way.
You remembered
honestly.
that word for word. Holy shit.
Well, I read it.
Oh,
Off of the
I
Discord,
just was like,
but-
you have a photographic memory.
No, I can read. No, I don't think that. I think that it depends on what is in store for Dane's character as far as like certain events that'll transpire. Either he will learn to trust friends and will grow closer to them, and it'll be more like the found family trope, or he will shut them down completely, and it'll have to turn into like a Zuko finding redemption arc.
Dane was under a Gish the whole time, pretty much.
Yes. Yeah.
I think that's actually what I messaged you. I was like, you're basically under a Gish. Isn't Fia already dead? Why would her family be mad? Wouldn't a chosen of Gratz interfere? Okay, so Fia already dead. Her last words, as she walked away, or her last statement was essentially, now that she got what she wanted, she's housed in Julius's body until she can get a different one. So yeah, she technically was dead, but it was just a temporary solution to a bigger problem. Why would their family be mad? You'll find out more about her family in the future.
I got a little bit from when we were in her tower the first time.
Yeah, you got a little bit. Wouldn't a chosen of Gratz interfere? Why? Interfere with what? Chaos?
This is small
Gratz
potatoes to Gratz.
Gratz
guys.
loves chaos. This is entertaining as shit.
Gratz is like, this is a great board game you all are playing.
Yeah.
That he changes the rules every time you pass go.
Mm-hmm.
Rosewood has the arena. Rosewood has a arena. It ain't the only arena in town. It's just a nice one that is doing pretty well in this little neighborhood. There's a lot of fighting pits. There's probably as many fighting pits as there are drug dens and brothels in Zelatar.
That makes sense.
Rosewood is very small potatoes. It is the world to its residents. But when you zoom out just a little bit, it's very small. Could Eris install extra limbs? They're common magical items. Yeah, probably.
Who's to say they don't?
How long have they been gone? Feels like months. A couple of days?
Yeah, we only just technically arrived at the safe house and then got to the repository, right?
Yeah.
That was it.
Yeah, so you 2 days, 1 night so far. Fia had a plan to house her soul to get the gluing. I love the way he. Did she bribe Gaius to kill her? Would Sarah be upset to learn Fia sacrificed the Whisperers to get the gluing stone? What kind of body does Fia need? Can Rin build gynoids? These are questions that will have to be found out as the party decide to either. So the party could talk with Fia inside of Julius, or they could demand that she let their friend go and beat the ghost out of him. It's up to you. I don't know if you guys are going to be her allies or her enemies. Hard to say. Hard to say.
Just with the way it's set up, it feels like at least some of us want to be her enemies.
Yeah, it's hard to say.
I mean, Eris doesn't. She made Mother happy.
I don't want to say what Dane's thinking right now.
Oh, gee, I wonder, can you let my girlfriend go?
Well,
No
you have to
consequences?
understand.
I'm gonna wait till the clock tower.
Inhale.
He knows that Fia knows that Sarah used to be a Whisperer, so like that's a small ask, I think, in Dane's mind. If he's like, "Hey, Sarah's like in trouble. Can we like rally her to us?" Because he also knows that like Sarah was way more loyal to the Whisperers than Dane ever was. Like she was devout.
Yeah, Dane was kind of like a independent contractor.
Yeah. Dane was like, cool, you're like the big head honcho here. I will work for you. But he has been very open about the fact that he holds no loyalty to any faction whatsoever. Like if tomorrow Gaius gets overthrown by whatever faction of the week is here, then Dane will help them as long as the price is right.
You'll have to get a new mask though.
Yeah, he'll have to get a new mask, but like it's a very open secret that Dane holds no loyalty to any faction that he's a part of.
Awesome. There was a lot of reveals this session. I'm like emotionally wrecked.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
It feels good to be free, though.
You